The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
From Bucktown, Pennsylvania, the PCTV Network presents Pioneer Athletic Conference Basketball, our season opener here for the 2023-24 season. Hello, everyone. I am Dave Caldwell, along with Pottstown standout and legend, Villanova legend Howard Brown. Always excited to work with a great player and a great person. And we are excited here tonight for the OJ Roberts Academy, or Renaissance Academy Knights game. Tonight, Coach, let's start with the Renaissance Academy Knights.
Yeah, Coach Billy Owens, the legend, four-time state champion at Carlisle, All-American at Syracuse, and longtime NBA player. Really excited to have him at Renaissance Academy for the second year, leading the Knights. They have some guards that, can score the ball, control the tempo, and they really like to pressure you. So should be a really tough backcourt performance, and they'll be ready to come out in their third game to, try to turn the tables after starting out 1-2.
All right, very good. And Owen J. Roberts, coached by Ben Condello. He's in his fourth season, and they are off to a good start. It's youth night here tonight, so there's going to be a lot of little guys here to impress. Tell us about the Wildcats.
Well, the youth will be excited to know that the Wildcats opened up with a big win over Downingtown East, and, being 1-0 first week, as well as being 1-0 every week, is the goal. Luke Fryer is their leader. He opened up with 23 points. He can really fill it up. Their senior guard. So that backcourt, challenge will be there. Like the backcourt will be impressive on both sides tonight. Owen J. Roberts over with Coach Condello really improved over the course of last season. Really knocking off PV. Eventually went off to play in the state playoffs and took Springford, the PAC champions, to the wire. So really excited about, how they've improved over the summer, and, starting off 1-0 is that step towards actually getting into the postseason for the senior Luke Fryer. Let's get into his first postseason appearance.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting matchup of backcourts tonight, so stay with us here on the PCTV Network. We'll be right back for opening tap and starting lineups.
Coming up on December 15th, one of the most enduring Christmas traditions of all time, the Nutcracker Suite. And this is the Swingin' Jazz Nutcracker Suite Concert and Toy Drive at the Sunnybrook Ballroom in Pottstown, performed by the All-Star Monco Big Band, directed by Maestro Marco Marcinko. Narration by the one and only state rep Joe Cerisi and vocalist Amy Banks. It's a holiday event to benefit children in our community by collecting new unwrapped toys. It starts 7:30, once again December 15th. Tickets are $10 and $25. And don't forget, bring a toy. If you want tickets, go to www.souljoels.com. Upcoming events.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference. Negotiating and evaluating the strengths and weaknesses of a case are one of the most important aspects of family law.
The team approach gives you a competitive advantage, and there's a lot at stake, so you need an experienced family lawyer.
I'm here to lay out all your options so that you can make the most informed choice. I feel really great when a client says to me, I couldn't have done it without you.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
We are back here in Bucktown, OJ Roberts High School, as the Wildcats banner goes running by. And Howard, you want to start us off with tonight's officials?
Absolutely. So tonight we have PJ Costello, John Duffy, and Kyle O'Neill running the show.
All right, very good. Three-man crew, as always, high school, college, and pro. And we're going to get started here with the starting lineups momentarily. As we mentioned in the pregame, the Renaissance Academy Knights, coached by the legendary Billy Owens. Had a chance to visit with him a little bit before the game, and says he's in the Phoenixville area. This is his second season. He's finishing up his degree from Syracuse, and really good guy. It's good to chat with him a little bit about his team.
Welcome to OJ Roberts High School for tonight's game between Renaissance Academy Charter High School and the OJ Roberts High School Wildcats. Throughout the history, the Pioneer Athletic Conference has embraced the principles of fair play and sportsmanship in all of its athletic endeavors.
As you can see down here on our baseline to our right, it's youth night, and great turnout here. Coach Condello is really trying hard in his fourth season to really develop a program and build from the bottom up. You got to start with the youth and get these guys who love the game of basketball, and they're out in droves tonight. Great to see.
Number 5, junior Edward Brazil.
Yep, number 5, Ed Brazil, a guard.
Number
He's
1,
a junior.
Senior E.J. Rouse.
Senior E.J. Rouse.
Number 2, junior D.J. Savior.
And DJ Savior, number 2, another junior.
Dalen Smith.
Dalen Smith, number 12, a senior.
Number 4, senior Dallas Stevenson.
And finally, number 4, Dallas Stevenson, another senior.
Coached by Billy Owens.
All right, for your O&J Roberts Wildcats. As Howard mentioned in the opening, 1-0 off a big victory. Open the season at Downingtown East, 18-point victory. Danny Walker, young sophomore, number 1.
Number 3, senior captain Luke Pryor.
There's Luke Pryor, number 3, senior. Had a big night
Number 5, junior
at Downingtown East.
Elijah Klein.
Another captain, Elijah Klein. Number 5, a junior.
Number 11, senior captain Jack Cashman.
And his third captain, Jack Cashman. Another senior, number 11. And finally, number 21, Colin King. Another senior for the Wildcats.
Are coached by Ben Condello.
And we mentioned
by John McCormick, Sean Prowecki, and Rick Fryer.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
We are back. Dave Colwell along with Howard Brown. And Howard, all those years at Pottstown and then at Villanova, this is the most I've enjoyed being with you, because whenever I was with you, you were always the opposing team. So this is a great night for me, and looking forward to working with you. So here we go. Opening tap, home opener for the Wildcats here. Pack opener for us here on the PCTV network.
The pleasure is all mine. It's great to be working alongside you as well, and just really excited to kick off the season. The youth are excited, fans are here, student section is filling in. It's going to be a great night.
All right, that's DJ Savior, number 1, EJ Rouse. We saw number 5, Brazil, doing some above the rim stuff in the warm-ups. Good pickup by you, Howard.
Great steal. Awesome help, and they were holding their ground, coming out in the help defense. That was a discipline that Coach Condella was talking about, as the keys to the game. Once they contain the guards, they did a great job there. Stay disciplined, make them work, and be patient on offense. Control the pace, and here they have an opportunity to do so.
All right. First look at the Wildcats, and Fryer doesn't waste any time launching from beyond. Great offensive rebound. Wildcats second shot opportunity. And like Cullen King in there, getting a hand on it, tipping it out to the Garden. Wildcats will reset. Man-to-man by the Knights. Great pass.
Great dish
King.
Inside. What an athletic rebound.
Wildcats quickly get it down the floor. Cashman gets it blocked. Inbounds underneath for O&J. We look at it there. Walker, number 1. Fryer from right in front of Billy O.
He can really fill it up. He had his feet set, balance, foul through, all net.
Quick turnover, and here comes Wildcats. Fryer again. Oh, with the left hand.
Beautiful left-handed scoop and score. Wildcats were really coming out to play tonight.
Fryer had a great offseason, according to Coach Condello, and picking up where he left off last year, being the third leading scorer in the pack. Great block by King.
I've been really impressed by the help defense and the energy that Wildcats are playing with. I'm excited to see how it also translates on offense. They're really locked in tonight to start the game.
Appears now their Knights are going to a little 2-3. Find the high post.
He was unable to deliver, but he was great showing his hands, pump fake, just didn't cash in.
Push on Klein. The Knights will have it out of bounds underneath.
Until then, they've been really disciplined so far on defense. He closed out a little bit out of control, and that's what drew the foul.
Brazil inbounds. And a block by Fryer. Out of bounds off the Knights. Another turnover.
And again, a credible help to come over and tap it up against the glass.
High post, Walker.
Again.
Danny Walker.
Again, flash to the post, showing his hands, nice pump fake, draw the man up in the air, and finish inside.
From deep. Rouse can't find the range, but Knights retain possession. Nice drop off.
They're really active inside. The Knights have actually got some good looks, but they're just unable to finish because OJ's there to block the shot.
There's a foul.
That was a nice cut there, and this team they're not gonna quit. They keep cutting inside, looking for opportunities.
Guess there wasn't a foul. Rouse lost it out of bounds. Coach Owens showing some restraint there. I thought it might be a foul. He's trying to get his troops organized. I get that. Walker, Fryer. Fryer from deep again. No. Rebound. Klein.
Klein's athleticism was really bothering the Knights. Not only on the defensive end, on the offensive end. I love how he flashes, shows his hands, and then looks to convert.
Makes the first. As we mentioned, Klein, junior captain, and somebody that Coach Condello feels is ready for a breakout season. Really feels like he's ready to be a primetime performer.
I've been impressed with his athleticism, even in warm-ups. If he breaks out with one of those dunks, the whole crowd, especially the youth, are going to really enjoy it.
Tipped out of bounds by Cashman. Timeout. Renaissance Academy. The Wildcats lead at 11-2. We'll be right back.
Coming up on December 15th, one of the most enduring Christmas traditions of all time, the Nutcracker Suite. And this is the Swingin' Jazz Nutcracker Suite Concert and Toy Drive at the Sunnybrook Ballroom in Pottstown, performed by the All-Star Montco Big Band, directed by Maestro Marco Marcinko. Narration by the one and only State Rep Joe Cerisi and vocalist Amy Banks. It's a holiday event to benefit children in our community by collecting new unwrapped toys. It starts 7:30, once again December 15th. Tickets are $10 and $25. And don't forget, bring a toy. If you want tickets, go to www.souljoels.com. Upcoming events.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
We are back here in Bucktown. Youth night here, Owen J. Roberts High School. Howard, some early first quarter thoughts on what you see from the Wildcats so far?
Again, really like the energy, their ability to help and then recover has deterred the Knights from scoring.
One and done. Again, that's Cashman on the boards. Nice ball movement for Walker. Wildcats retain possession. A lot of second opportunities for the Wildcats here early.
Cashman is extremely active. He's getting his hands on every loose ball, and that time it came back to the Wildcats. Nice play.
Fryer, no from the corner, but again, another opportunity. And Cashman gets fouled, and he will go to the strike.
Again, Cashman continues to work inside. Looks like he has a magnet on his hands with attracting the ball to it. Let's see if he can cash in on the foul.
Friendly roll there. Some home cooking on those rims. Lefty makes one of two. It is now a double-digit lead for the Wildcats. Great start.
And let's see what adjustment Coach Owens made after calling that timeout.
Fryer gets fouled doing the Euro step.
He can beat you in so many ways. Of course, he can fill it up really from outside, but his ability to attack the rim and use some crafty footwork is superb.
You know, Fryer, a four-year starter, he has around 700 points with a good, solid senior year. He could join the 1,000-point club here at O.J. Roberts. Coach Condello thinks that's certainly attainable. One of two for Luke. O&J changing up here defensively. Little 1-3-1 match. Quick hands and a steal by the Cats. That's a good guy to find down the floor. Fryer. Another second opportunity. Drumheller in the game, and he gets a second shot for the Wildcats. Being patient. That is Holmberg. He's in the game as well off the bench.
And those coaches are thinking alike here. You know, Coach Caldwell as well as Coach Condello hollowed out patience at the same time.
Good call. The ball hit the top of the.
And that patience does, really help. They swung the ball, got the defense to move, and eventually got a wide open shot. I think just what they were looking for. Just didn't happen to go in.
There we go. Quick shot. No good. Xavier can't knock down the three ball, and the Knights continue to struggle at the offensive end. Fryer isn't shy, that's for sure. And Drumheller.
Another pump fake that got not one but two players off their feet, and he finished with a nice little touch.
Turnover and travel, another forced turnover by the Wildcats.
And Xavier, you can tell that he is, used to scoring the ball, hasn't had some shots to go in, and that time he just kind of rushed, got a little ahead of himself with the move he was trying to make. Let's see if they can settle down, and it starts with a stop.
Yeah, great opportunity for Coach Condello and staff to get some young players in the game here early with a 13-point lead. The young freshman Graham off the bench knocks down a three ball.
He came in with his feet set, ready to lock and load, and knocked it down. This is the time of the year where you want to find out who you have, your 5th, 6th, 7th player.
There we go. Rouse hits. First three of the night for the Knights.
But let's see if the Knights can also lock in and be successful on the defensive end. They're going to have to up their energy because O&J is really turning up the heat.
Rare turnover by the Wildcats. Renaissance Academy basketball.
Interesting to see what Brazil has in store. You know, he was another one of those guards.
Coach Owens told us that they had a young ball club. There you go.
And that's what a scorer is going to do, continue to shoot with confidence, and that time Xavier gets to knock down his first three.
Yep, DJ Xavier and Rouse each with 3 balls the last couple possessions for the Knights. Quickly cut that lead. Fryer from the logo.
And he knocks it down at the buzzer.
At the buzzer, Luke Fryer with a big first quarter as he has 9 points and the Wildcats lead by 13 here in Bucktown.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. It's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
We are back. Wildcats lead at 21-8, and Howard, many people might not know it, that your son is a starting point guard, Dawson for Phoenixville, off to a great start here his sophomore year, and I guess you can give him a little scout report on what you saw from the Owen J. Roberts Wildcats here early.
Well, Owen J. opened up with incredible intensity, and they were really locked in on defense. Again, just ready to help out their teammates. When the defense kind of breaks down, you need your teammate to step in and help, show his chest, and then they're deflecting balls, they're grabbing rebounds, they're blocking shots, they're just everywhere. It's almost like they have 7 players on the court. So with that level of intensity, and then also their ability to push the ball up the floor and score both from deep and on the interior, this team really looks poised to make some noise in the pass.
Yeah, speaking of making noise, Coach Condella says they've only had 1 district appearance in 15 years, and he would love to, and Fryer would love to as well, to make that appearance his senior year, having never experienced that district play. And there's a charge.
Again, one of Coach's points was to be disciplined, and there's nothing more disciplined than see the play developing, standing in, getting set, and taking a charge for your team. Great play.
Nice cutting. Klein.
Another active play by Klein. Cuts, shows his hands, and just springs off 2 feet for the and 1 opportunity.
Looks like the Wildcats really doing a good job that possession, moving. Elijah Klein, as we mentioned. Coach Condell really thinks he's poised for a breakout year, and he now has 5 field goal and 3 free throws. He's 3 for 3. Junior captain. Brazil spins. Finds Vila, but I'm Marco Villa.
And really, that's what the Knights started out the game doing, getting into the lane. That time they were just able to draw the foul instead of getting the shot blocked.
Both teams guard oriented, but still important to get the ball inside. Villa makes one of two. Wildcats lead by 15. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Glad you're with us on the PCTV network. Nice cross-court look. Danny Walker.
They say hand down, man down. You close out, but you have to show a hand and deter that shot from getting off very cleanly. That time he did not. Great.
Athletic move, DJ Savior comes right back for the Knights. Nice bounce underneath.
And OJ gets right back down the court, gets it into the high post, and then feeds inside. Nice high-low. That's a great way to execute on a fast break.
Klein to King. Uh-oh. Little miscommunication there. The Knights come away with it. Here they go the other end.
Great energy by Cromartie to get on the floor and come away with the ball off the bench. Good job.
Fouls on Klein. That's his second. Wouldn't be surprised to see Coach take him out. Yep. That might be it for him for the first half with 2 fouls.
Well, as good as Cashman's been playing, number 11, you know, you really also can elevate the game with a steal. Great job by Cashman.
All right, so let me ask you about this. You as a player, Pottstown, Villanova, you get 2 fouls in the first half. A lot of coaches, especially a terrific player like you, like to sit you on the bench. What was your feeling about that, those situations that happened to you?
Well, it was really frustrating. Of course, you know, you want to be in there competing for your team, but, you know, as I got older, you understand it's a trust factor that the coach needs to have with you to allow you to remain on the court. And, you know, hopefully by your junior to senior year, you earn the opportunity to give it a try. And if you're successful, you know, your coach will end up trusting you to stay in there and not pick up your foul, but at the same time, they can't lose, you know, a great competitor, contributor for a long duration of time. So
Fryer continues his torrid shooting.
I love the way he catches the ball with his feet set, just ready to catch the shoot and knock it down.
So getting back to that 2 foul thing, I always thought for you guys in college, it was more difficult because of more of the physicality, and then the longer, it was a 40-minute game as compared to a 32-minute game in high school, so the half was 4 minutes longer, and you had to, you know, like as you said, earn that trust with your coach.
And the players are also more savvy on the other team, so if they know you have two fouls, they'll, you know, really try to draw that third foul and get you out of the game. And sometimes there's really nothing you can do. Savvy player, you know, great coaching scheme, and you got yourself in a really tough position to pick up that third foul.
So obviously you had to earn Coach Lappis's trust to stay in the game, right? Better be smart enough not to pick up that second one in the first half.
Absolutely. Another block shot.
There they go.
What a great block and outlet pass for the finish.
Cashman, as you mentioned, block and looking forward and finding Fryer down the runway.
And sometimes you'll live with that kind of foul there, kid being aggressive, but he didn't overextend himself. He didn't get out of the player. He kept himself in front of the player, just happened to get a little bit off balance and pick up the foul.
Yeah, and O&J, only their third team foul with 4 minutes to go, so talk about your defensive discipline. That's a great part of playing defense. You're moving your feet and not reaching, not getting in foul trouble.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with their level of intensity, but also their ability to be disciplined and not pick up fouls and still come away with tons of steals, block shots.
Through the defenders. Great take.
And Xavier's going to just keep coming at you. You see, he did miss a few shots early on. He's up to 12 points, and he will continue to be aggressive going forward. Great play. Block shot. Freshman gets it knocked away.
Turnover, and here come the Wildcats. Fryer can't finish.
And the Knights are wise to slow it up a little bit. It's been going back and forth, getting a little sloppy. Here's a good look.
All right, Wildcat basketball. Graham, the young freshman, gives the ball to the senior, and he walks it up. Very content, 18-point lead. 3:05 to go, second quarter here at O.J. Roberts, sometimes referred to as Bucktown University.
And the Knights have switched into man-to-man defense, and they're trying to apply some pressure. That time it did give the Wildcats a little difficulty, and they come up with the steal.
Smith with the nice defensive play for the Knights. Lost ball, and Graham quickly scrambles and picks it up. Oh, nice play by Fryer.
Wow. What a head fake, swing through, one dribble, got in the lane, draw the defense, and dumped it off for the nice kiss off the glass.
Officials timeout. So they keep him there. Wildcats lead by 20. 2:20 to go.
And that's a matchup on the previous play that, I really will enjoy watching, for the rest of the night. Xavier going up against Fryer, two really good guards. But I would say that Fryer is really locked in defensively tonight. Super active, moving his feet really well, creating tons of havoc on both ends of the court.
There's a launch by the Knights. Long rebound. End-to-end action here in this one. Again, we mentioned both teams guard-oriented. That has certainly been the case in this game.
Wildcats back to the 2-3. And wow, really closed in on the offensive player as he drove to the baseline. Got himself in a little bit of trouble, turned around, and,
young freshman closing him out on the baseline. Yeah. Good call. That's another thing, Howard. You know, coaches are looking at guys off the bench and saying, who wants to get some more minutes as this season progresses? So these are huge minutes for some of these Wildcat guys off the bench who'd like to get some more light on the court.
Yeah, I love to say that every season's a journey, and we're now in the very early beginnings of that season. But here's your opportunity to kind of, earn your part on that journey and develop a role that you might not have had coming into the season.
Fryer again with the runner.
That thing looked like it touched the ceiling and then came down and hit nothing but net. Fryer is really locked in.
He was dusting the ceilings. Heard that before here in O&J land. Nice pull-up, Jay.
Xavier getting back to work after a short time, getting and rest, and he's going to need to continue to be aggressive. Now up to 14 points.
Yep. ONJ being patient. Under 30 to go. Will they hold for the last one? Fryer says no. Rebound. Knights. They have 19 seconds, and they're not shy with it either. Good call. John Duffy right on top of it there.
Fryer's doing a great job keeping his eyes up the court and finding open teammates for layups. That time they were just unable to convert. The Knights got back pretty well, so the opportunity wasn't there.
Graham back in the game along with Gavin Winnick. There is another three ball. Xavier trying to keep the Knights in the ball game. His three ball cuts it to 17. Great first half for the Wildcats. Stay with us here on the PCTV network.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Yakalek Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
We are back, second half. Dave Caldwell along with Villanova and Pottstown standout Howard Brown. Howard, what do you got for us for leading scorers here?
Well, ONJ's leader, Luke Fryer, has 16 points, been really active on both ends of the court, filling it up from outside and inside. Colin King also has 6 points for ONJ, and for the Knights of Renaissance Academy, DJ Xavier has 15 points, and he's starting to heat up a little bit. That in and out crossover and then pull up from three to end the half may also propel him to help the Knights, take some steps towards getting back in this game.
Speaking of the Knights, Renaissance Academy located in Phoenixville. They are a 2A school. They play in the Bicentennial Athletic League. And Howard, again, if you're in the O&J locker room, what do you think Coach Condello is saying to his team? And what do you think Coach Owens, the great Billy Owens, is saying to his group with the Knights?
Well, with such an incredible lead to start the third quarter, you can kind of get away from your fundamentals and what got you there. So Coach Condello is really, pleading with his team to stay locked in, stay focused, stay disciplined, but also continue to stay active. Just really continue doing what they were doing the first half and don't let up. Coach Owens, I think, you're going to have to play with a little bit more intensity, more action, definitely on the offensive end. Continue to do what you're doing. You got into the interior, into the paint. You just weren't able to convert. So don't start just settling for threes. Be aggressive, get inside, and we have to lock in on defense.
All right, very good. Coming up here on PCTV Network. Next week, we're going to have wrestling December 13th. CB East at Springford. Springford, the defending Impact Wrestling champ, so tune in for that one, and here we go, second half.
Another block by Fryer. He picks up where he left off in the first half.
O&J continues to do a great job on the one and dones and second shot opportunities. And there is King again. King's first appearance on the stripe tonight. Misses the first. King had 8 points in their opener at a win at Downingtown East Tuesday night. 1 of 2.
Picked up where he left off in the first half. Cleaning up those boards. He's able to convert on the foul line.
I think that's going to be a key for O&J Roberts to have success is defense and rebounding. I think they do a nice job of moving the ball and shooting the ball from the perimeter, but I think if they can really defend and rebound the basketball, they can give some teams some problems in the pack this year.
And they're really always in the right place for those rebounds. You know, shot goes up from one side, you want to be on the opposite side boxing out, looking for that rebound. It seems like they're really disciplined, well coached, and always in the right place at the right time.
All right, another forced turnover by the Wildcats, and they will take their time. Walker, Klein, back to Walker for 3. And there he is again. King cleaning things up.
I don't know if it's too early in the season to exalt him as the king of the rebounds, but he's trying to work on earning that name.
Brazil with a nice drive there.
Great slash getting downhill. Nice finish with the right hand.
His first, he's in the books tonight. Finally, Brazil thought we might see a little more scoring out of him. I'm sure Coach Owens would like to see the same as well. Wildcat basketball, Fryer out front. King inside, Klein with the left hand.
Beautiful inside hand finish for Klein, again slashing, just like he was doing in the first half.
Wildcat lead swells to 20. Guys on the floor battling. Fryer comes out with it, and he's off to the races. Something you used to never see in the Kenny Davis era, where someone would drive in for a layup and kick it out for a 3-ball.
Well, that was just the right play. He did draw the defense. And when you have shooters on the court, like Klein, locked and loaded, ready to knock it down, that's the best choice of action. Might have times changed, but great play.
But it's a great pickup by you too, Howard, because it was the right play because Fryer was so defended. He had 3 black shirts around him, and he found the seam in the defense and kicked it out to the wide open Klein. So a lot of people don't like that, but in that situation, you described it perfectly. It was the correct play to make. All right. Wildcats have them doubled up right now.
Great job to keep the active pivot foot for Xavier. Step in, scoop and score.
Walker from in front of the bench does not fall. Brazil, no. Fryer, Klein off to the races.
Klein gets one to go down. Up and away. He is ready to take off this year, Coach.
First dunk of the PCTV Network season. Love it. Elijah Klein. Substitutions for the Knights. And Coach Condello sending some guys off the bench as we take a look at Drumheller and Holmberg, both in early second half. They made some nice contributions in the first.
Oh, when Jay stays in the man-to-man. And the Knights are trying to do some good things. They are trying to get to the basket, not just settle for threes. They just can't convert. Beautiful spin.
Fire!
He's so crafty with his ball handling and his footwork, and he seems to always be on balance. And I harp on that balance because kids, they see the moves on TV, the dribble, coming off screens and just kind of firing away. But you have to be on balance, and in order to give you a good opportunity to put the ball, on the right trajectory to go and then hoop. So, one thing to make the move, but if you aren't settled in to lock in and on your ABCs, your fundamentals of just knocking a shot down, the move is for naught.
So good for you aspiring young players to hear that from Howard Brown. Balance is so important. Going for more.
Wow, they've got his steps ready. He tried to throw it down, but there we go. Another rebound in the right place at the right time.
Yep, Cashman there to clean that one up. Both teams on the floor. I like it. Student section's all fired up down there, Howard.
And the youth are standing up as well. You like that intensity here on opening night. And I liked how their teammates kind of stepped in to keep it clean. But just a really, intense play where both teams are fighting, scrapping for the ball. And that's what you said earlier. Some of these kids are trying to earn minutes. And that's one of the ways that you do. Get on the floor and, just compete for that loose ball.
All right, coming up on the PCTV Network, basketball, December 19th. We will be at the Pottstown at Pottsgrove. That's a lot of fun, that backyard game. A lot of emotion and intensity in that one. And then we'll have another backyard game 2 days later, the 21st, Phoenixville at Springford. Klein cannot connect on this dunk.
And that would have brought the house down. I saw all of the youth standing up, ready to just explode after that dunk attempt. But that's the discipline that Coach Condello is really looking for his team. You have a large lead, but you also want to convert.
Brazil? No. Klein? Rebounds? Nice find. And Holmberg will go to the line. Junior?
And the way that fast break developed, it's kind of like just how you coach it, right? Two men running down the court, in unison, draws the defense. Defense comes, you step in, drop a bounce pass off to Holmberg, and he's there to knock, get fouled, but also knock down the foul shot.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Condello and staff feel the same way about Cashman. Probably is not one of those guys who's going to be leading the break very often, but made a good decision for a big man and dropped it off and found Holmberg.
So that's a good point, too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate, some of the things that you might not have been able to show in game action to the coach and maybe expand your role a little bit as the season goes on.
Yep, every minute is an opportunity for some players, and that's why getting PT is so important. You can demonstrate it in practice, but coaches want to see it done in the game. There's the lefty from three land. There's Graham, the young freshman.
Great job by Graham. Wow, he really boxed out well on that opposite side again. and put the ball back. Tough shot for the freshman.
Used to hear Charles Barkley talk about that when he was a young player with the Sixers, how important it was to go to the other side of the 10 on the jumper, expand your rebounding capabilities. Bam, Brazil.
And I've been talking a little bit about hand down, man down for those who are out there that time. Brazil got an open look because the defender didn't have his hand on the ball. So you want to close out, but also put your hand on the ball to distract that shot. And that time, hand down, man down, and they convert on a three.
Nice pass inside and a block by the freshman and a save. Walker.
You talked about my son earlier. I probably said left side, left hand to him so much. So you get the ball on the left side of the basket. You want to go up on your left hand. You got your body, and you're also opposite hand to kind of deter the block shot.
At the end of 3, the Wildcats expand their lead to 27.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
So Howard, let's talk about the Wildcats a little bit. Now, Coach Condello and Fryer, they both love to find a way to make their first district appearance in a long, long time. What are some things you see that O&J continues to need to do and improve on to take on the battles in the pack? Because the Liberty and Frontier is again loaded up this year. A lot of good teams.
Well, we see they have some really great pieces. They compete, and they also, can do great things on both ends of the court. Sometimes teams just have to learn how to close games. And, when you have success early, sometimes it is easy to kind of get away from the principles and the things that you were disciplined in early to get the large lead. So this is actually an opportunity with this large lead to stay disciplined, stay locked in on the principles, continue to do what Coach Condello is wanting them to do, for the entire 32 minutes of the game, and close out, strong, just the same way you started the game.
Villa with the rebound. Knights basketball. Xavier again. Xavier continues to score the basketball for the Knights. Good ball reversal. And it's O&J retains possession.
And the Knights continue to compete. That was a really good defensive possession. You just have to, finish the play with a rebound. But been impressed with their attitude to start the fourth quarter.
All right. Holmberg has it out front. He's a junior. Good movement by the Wildcats, as you mentioned. Little offensive discipline here. Get a good shot. And Holmberg delivers.
That was an incredible move he spun around in the air and found the 10, really converted well.
I just think the high school game continues to become more and more athletic. Year after year, you see kids making plays, and it's like, wow, that didn't happen 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, or there was only a few guys could do it. Now most kids can make some really athletic plays. Neat to see.
And I think they're utilizing a different set of fundamentals. That time you got to a jump stop and, still had a live pivot foot, and spun around with it. I think YouTube is changing the game where they have access to tons of information and are able to, practice some things that we just weren't privy to back in the day.
All right, Cromartie makes 1 of 2 from the line, and we're going to keep it here. Again, coming up on the PCTV network. Wednesday, wrestling, CB East at Springford, and then on December 19th, Pottstown at Pottsgrove, and the 21st, Phoenixville at Springford. A couple of backyard brawls there before the holidays. So I'm sure from those games, 2 teams and 2 coaches, the turkey's going to taste good. And for 2 teams and 2 coaches, the turkey's not going to taste as good.
And early on in the season, you're playing for bragging rights, right, with the Pottstown-Pottsgrove game. I know a lot about that myself. And, 2 titans in the pack, Phoenixville and Springford, kind of going at it. They're going to learn a lot about themselves early, but again, it's that journey, so whatever happens, no matter how great the turkey tastes at holiday time, let's not, blow things out of proportion. It's a long season, but we've got an opportunity to learn and get better.
All right. Back to action here. Fryer doing some handling of the basketball, and finally Knights whistled. That was Cromartie, who has played some more minutes here in the second half. Nehemiah Cromartie, that young man's got to be an athlete. Bam! 3 ball.
Fryer hits another one, falling down right in front of his bench, and comes up with a steal.
Fryer now with 23 game-high points.
And he has to have, a large number of steals as well as block shots.
There's Brazil. He gets fouled. Continue to attack the rim, the Knights. Coach Owens, in his second year, said his team was young and inexperienced, and it certainly showed at times tonight with some turnovers. And I'm sure he's also going to be talking to the team about checkout responsibilities. O&J has dominated in those areas.
But the effort's there. I look at Xavier. He's drawn a tough matchup, all night. Fryer's no longer in the game, but he's continued to compete, as well as you mentioned Cromartie. He came in early, dove on the ground, got a loose ball. They're young and inexperienced, but the effort's there, and that's the first sign of a team that wants to compete, wants to learn and grow.
Winnick scores off the high screen. Gavin Winnick in the books, sophomore.
And that was one of those plays as Xavier got to the basket, undeterred to the end, but drew a foul. Early on, of course, with some of their senior and junior players on the court starting lineup, the help defense was right in place to kind of close in and not allow the Knights to get into the paint. That time it kind of opened up a little bit. The help came late, and that's what draws a foul. So, these kids are out there learning. And again, this is an opportunity to earn a few more minutes, so you want to be doing the same things that the starters did.
Wholesale substitutions for the Wildcats. Coach Condello had 6 on the floor. He's going with the line change and trying to get things figured out as we see another Jumper by Xavier continues to pour it in for the Knights. Now I believe unofficially with 21. All right, Knights showing a little full court pressure here, Howard.
You actually think they would have tried this a little earlier. Towards the end of the first half, they sped the Wildcats up a little bit with some pressure. Understanding as a young team, early in the season, maybe you don't have a lot of opportunities to practice it, right?
Right,
So,
yeah.
While the game's still competitive, maybe you don't take that chance. But I like, their athleticism. They're quick. We know they have tough guards. So let's see how these last 3.5 minutes play out with the pressure.
You mentioned the young season, and that's exactly what it is. These are auditions for guys for playing time, because you're going to have 3, 4, 5 non-league games, and then the pack wars start. What do you take away? What do you improve on as a team? What do you do as an individual to help your team be successful in these non-league games? A lot of stuff on the line for a lot of these young kids.
And it's great to see the young kids in early in the season, in the home opener, getting a chance to play in front of their family, their friends, their colleagues. What a great experience. I'm sure it brings back a lot of memories for you as well here in Bucktown.
Certainly does, and it's always a chance for you to see how some people off the bench can handle game conditions. How do they handle those assignments and that discipline that you've talked about? And even though you may be the 9th, the 10th, 11th man on the team right now, they're going to need you at some point during the season. What can you bring to the table? There's Graham again.
I think they found something in Graham. He continues to remain steady. Coach Condello also continues, to coach hard. I really appreciate that. As you have the young kids in there trying to learn, giving just as much effort. Step through. Kenya Guerrero comes off the bench.
He is a fan favorite. They have rose up and gotten louder when he gets the rock. Ronnie Kay, the senior, off the bench, getting a nice hand from the coaches and the kids on the bench.
And the whole team is the whole stands are chanting his name.
1:45 here to go, quarter number 4. O.J. Roberts with a commanding lead. And the youth are wound up, and we hope to get them on camera here after the game, along with Coach Condello. A little victory meeting maybe at center court after the buzzer sounds. So stay with us here on the PCTV network. All right, so I got another question for you. Who was more intense about you taking a charge? You talked about that defensive discipline. Coach Davis, Coach Lapis.
I believe the level of intensity was unmatched by either one. But stepping in and taking the charge was just something that you did to honor the level of defense that you wanted to offer for the team. So, in any moment you took a charge, drew one for the team. I think you gain the respect of your teammates as well as, the coach. And I have to say, I really love playing in front of my hometown. So if I had to lean any way, because family and friends were there, taking the charge in Pottstown was probably the best.
Well, speaking of Pottstown and your old coach, a little shout out to Coach Davis. understand he went through some knee replacement. Hope his rehab goes well, and I got to give a little shout out to my high school coach from here, Denny McKernan, coached basketball and baseball here, fighting the fight, hospitalized, taking on the dreaded C word, and hope he does well and keeps fighting and recovers. Thinking about both of those guys, and great people to be around, and I know Coach Davis was really important to you, as was Coach McKernan to me in my basketball career.
Yeah, absolutely. Thoughts and prayers with both of our coaches. They really transformed and changed lives, for the better. And, we got a chance to experience that firsthand. So, much love, and of course, on behalf of our teammates, wish them the best.
And that'll do it. O&J wins it 69-35 as they go to 2-0. Howard and I will be right back for a wrap. We're going to try and connect with Coach Condello. Stay with us.
Coming up on December 15th, one of the most enduring Christmas traditions of all time, the Nutcracker Suite. And this is the Swingin' Jazz Nutcracker Suite Concert and Toy Drive at the Sunnybrook Ballroom in Pottstown, performed by the All-Star Monco Big Band, directed by Maestro Marco Marcinko. Narration by the one and only State Rep Joe Cerisi and vocalist Amy Banks. It's a holiday event to benefit children in our community by collecting new unwrapped toys. It starts 7:30, once again December 15th. Tickets are $10 and $25. And don't forget, bring a toy. If you want tickets, go to www.souljoels.com. Upcoming events.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
We are back. O&J wins it 69-35. Howard Brown with Coach Condello here. And Howard, we got youth night here going on, so we're going to have some fun. Guys, be good. Let's listen to Coach Condello. Brown. Howard,
Hey, Coach, great win tonight. Just the level of intensity was there from start to finish on both ends of the court. And we were talking about how active your team was, locked in, but also disciplined. How did you get them prepared?
I have great kids. It's all about the kids here. When you've got great kids like I do, our leadership from the top, our older guys that have been back, they've done such a great job just kind of helping these younger guys out. And they've bought in. It's like a great family. I can't wait to be here every day with these guys. So all credit to them. This is an amazing group to be around. And I'm really excited to be on this journey with them for the rest of the season.
Coach, you're doing a great job here with promotions. Tell us a little bit about what you had going on here tonight.
We had youth night here. These guys are the rock stars of the show tonight. It's the future of the program. Being able to watch some of these guys set a great example on TV in front of a great crowd. This is what you want to be a part of if you're a future Wildcat. So like I said, I just couldn't be any luckier, any more blessed. It's actually our first time starting 2-0 in 9 years, so it's a great step for the program, and just it's all credit to the kids and all credit to these guys coming up. I'm just really blessed and thankful to be here. I'm thankful to have you guys too. You're doing a great job.
Well, thanks, Coach, and thank you to everybody here. Again, O&J wins it 69-35. For Howard Brown, I'm Dave Caldwell. Thanks for joining us here on the PCTV Network. Woohoo!
Welcome to Theo's Walls.
Hi, I'm Martha, and this is my brother Donnie. Our parents, Theo and Maria, started this business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. When they immigrated from Greece in 1979, they opened their first location on Broad Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
We've also been doing Music Fest and Celtic over the years.
Over the years, we've developed a great customer following and are known for having the best gyros. We use the freshest ingredients and make our own tzatziki sauce daily. Pair our gyro sandwich with fresh cut fries. Let's make them break and add feta cheese. Finish it off with a piece of baklava.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
If you want the best gyros, come visit us in the Quakertown Farmers Market. Thank you so much, guys.
Kaliorexi.